Alright guys, we are on part 6 of my Vampyr walkthrough slash livestream Evil Johnny playthrough. As always, if you're watching this when it uploads, feel free to fast forward a few minutes. I like to give time for the live stream people to show up. If you're in the live stream, do me a big favor and comment. That way I can kind of gauge who's actually in here, because the YouTube number there doesn't always show accuracy in here. Oh, what is up, Jurassic? Yes, long time no see. But yeah, comment if you're in here. That way I know people who's in here at any given time. It does help. If you're watching it when it uploads, feel free to leave a like and comment what you thought of the playthrough so far. Yeah, just let me know. I love to hear interaction with my subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber, if you're interested, I do walkthroughs every Tuesday and Saturday at 11:45. So if you want to watch some gameplay walkthroughs or live streams, maybe go ahead and subscribe. It would definitely mean a lot. Hopefully we are actually going to be finishing this walkthrough today. I'm thinking, as powerful as our character is, I think we can get through it today. So we will see. But again, I'm going to give it a few minutes to see who's going to show up. Since that looks like you're the only one in the chat right now, Jurassic, how are you doing today? Give me a second, guys. I'm messing with some of the settings. Okay. Just checked and I'm up to 37 subscribers. That's dope. Thank you guys so much. That means an absolute ton. Being on YouTube, I've been on YouTube for a while off and on, and I was making videos a while back to a subscriber base of like 4 people. So to see 37 people hit subscribe on my page really does mean a lot. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So Jurassic, since you're the only one that I know is in here, been an iffy day for me, but being here will help. Oh, I'm glad that this stream, or just being here and interacting, is helping your day. That makes me feel good there. But let's go ahead and get started and see if I'm gonna shoot for trying to beat this walkthrough today, so I can announce the new game that I'll be streaming. Let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, with our level being basically 50, which I think is the max level, I don't think we're going to have too much trouble getting, finishing this walkthrough in this part. The hardest part is just navigating the map. But since the combat won't be necessarily a problem, maybe it'll be a bit easier. The broken record's still here. I'm so gonna be looking forward to not dealing with the load screens. Don't get me wrong, I love Vampyr, straight 10 out of 10 when it comes to story, and honestly, I just love this game so much. But this loading screens, though, that is something else. Johnny solos. Johnny might solo. Okay, so from where we're at, which would be the... Oh, there's nowhere really the closest. Well, I guess we'll go to the hospital first. Oops. Can I not just set the waypoint there? Oh, I can't set the waypoint. That's annoying. I think we're stocked up. What is up, Barcode? Nice to see you in here. How's your day going? It's great. It's going great. I look forward to my streams every week. So the hospital's basically fallen. So let's see. We got a level 31 infected here. Dang it. Oh, so I only took a little bit of damage. I don't know how many times I gotta play this game before I start remembering that those guys explode when they die. Crap. Ah. Sir? Stop acting big and bad. You ain't all that. Why was his eyes glowing red? You notice that? Oh. Did she dodge it? That was clean. Oh, so they don't explode if bite them. Okay. Hey, did you notice that one vampire had like red eyes? That was weird. Oh. They straight up boarded up the hospital. Okay, so I'm about to go around. That's a pain, but what does this say? Due to the influence of the hospital can no longer take any patients. Hospital full, please go back. Yeah, it's... I know what you mean, Jurassic. It has basically become a vampire post-apocalyptic game. I assume I can go around into the back door. Because I'm having to get to the morgue. I'll do your thing. I don't need to combat you guys, because I'll have to deal with the... I would assume the vampire hunters are still in here, though.
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
I wonder if my maker is gonna be like, oh, you're in... You know how last time he was like, I don't know if you're strong enough to take on the disaster. I wonder if he's gonna be like, oh, you got this. And I will say, if this is your first time, whether you're watching it when it uploads or in the live stream, if this is your first time seeing my streams, this is very much a chaos gameplay run. If you're interested at all in the game and the story of it, I do have a 13-part playlist on my page. Super easy to navigate. You can check that out if you want to see the story, because the story is phenomenal. I'm not just being over the top by saying I do think it's arguably one of the best vampire stories. I think the world of Vampyr built for their vampires is very unique and definitely worth someone seeing it. Oh no, they're level 35. What am I gonna do?
An end to you!
Remember this time, go upstairs, not downstairs. downstairs locks me into, well, I guess it wouldn't be that much of a problem with our character, but with the good character, the moral one, I spent a good 30 minutes downstairs. I didn't even need to be in there. They are. They have no idea. You know, in the universe, you can't just look at a vampire and go, "Oh, he's a level 50." No. So like they're just doing their best, but just trying to see if that explosion hurt me. Anybody who was here, or yeah, the people that were here that saw the good playthrough, that was very satisfyingly easy.
There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Solescu.
Yeah, even the bite is almost draining. If it doesn't get rid of most of their health, you know, it usually ends them. So see. Nice. So now I head out of the morgue and let's go talk to Lord Redgrave and then McCullum. The McCullum one, I wonder if the interaction is going to be different since I did turn him into a vampire. That was mainly to satisfy my sequel that I'll never get. My girlfriend made me mac and cheese, so please excuse if the chewing is a problem. If it is, let me know in the chat. If it's annoying to, I can push the mic away. Go interact with McCullum because I think he should be at the the cemetery. I would think. Due to the fact I'm not going to get any XP from this, we're just going to gonna walk past them until we find the guy that can see me in my invisibility. Again, it's just like, it's so cool to compare it to our last playthrough. Like, you see how long I could be in that state? Last playthrough it was like super short.
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient to my recipe.
Sorry, sir. Leak spotted! Over there! There's one of them vermin! Take a breath in it! Watch it! It's a killer!
Well, there's no telling. Someone's in a fight. Well, we were just assuming he's gonna be at the, like, where Mary is. Or these are all the gravestones. Thoreau Strickland, Venus Crowley, Clarence Crowley. Dang, you really could go over here and look at every gravestone of someone you drained. Oh, McCullum is fighting. You have to fight McCullum again? I wouldn't think so.
Good evening, Vampire Hunter.
Are you here to mock me, Reed?
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you... You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save
Oh,
the
happy
city.
birthday, Jurassic. I guess, yes, it is technically your birthday. So happy birthday.
But I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
A creature called a disaster is about to be unleashed. It falls upon me, as once it did Marshall, to stop it before the whole country is ravaged.
I should have destroyed that book. And yet, I wish I could join this battle alongside you. But this crusade is not mine to fight.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Why are you here?
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire and tore out my mother's throat.
And who was this man?
Carl Eldritch. One-time leader of Priwen. He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
How are you adapting to immortality?
I feel so powerful it gives me shivers. I could be the greatest vampire hunter ever. Your worst nightmare, in truth.
Will you leave the Guard now that you are what you are?
Are we not creatures of the sea? I could hide my nature from my men, or name a successor. Go my own way. I know not yet my path.
There's so much interesting, like, gameplay options there. See, like, McCullum's not even mad he's a vampire. Oh, my gosh.
Will you hunt me down?
You're a vicious beast, Reed. Perhaps the city needs you at this time. But I shall not forget what you did.
That might be a little
Farewell,
interesting.
my project.
Do not stretch your luck, Reed.
That makes me wonder, like, if I was, like, moral, Jonathan, and I turned him, I wonder if he would still be so upset. Because he's upset now because obviously I've drained most of London. But if that wasn't the case, I wonder. I just love there's so much intrigue there with McCullum as a character. Dang it. So much intrigue. What is up, Luca? Hey guys, how many hits do you think it's gonna take to beat this level 12? Do you think he's gonna survive one stake? That was just sad. Oh, poor fella. That level 12, that poor thing. No, but like, that would be a dream come true to get a McCullum sequel. Because I love how, I feel like there'd be just a little bit more intrigue if like we had been moral. Because obviously being bloodthirsty like we have been, that's probably why he's so upset with us. But if not, I wonder. He even says, I don't know if I'll stay with the Guard of Pre-Win. Oh, you missed the oh man, you ever get around to it? You're ever, you know, have time on your hands. The 6-part series that we've been, if this ends up ending in 6, the combat, once I hit like, the combat after about, what, part 2 or 3 has just been insane. Because like right now I'm level 50 and all my enemies are like level 35 at most. I don't know if I can do it with this. I know I can, like, do this when I'm, let's see. No. So I can't do the, like, long distance ones, but I can do these little short ones when I'm invisible. Oh, this is gonna hit me through Whitechapel. I didn't want to go through Whitechapel. I guess I don't have a choice. But I won't bore all you guys about all my thought process and my headcanon slash potential sequels, what we call them. Maybe I'll make a TikTok video about it. I don't know, the vampire like videos don't do super well. Haven't been doing well on TikTok, but I won't bore you guys with it. I mean, there is. Is? Alright, I wasn't gonna let him go, but he kept running his mouth. Maybe next time you won't yell at a guy you don't know nothing about. I know Jurassic in here. He's heard some of my excited ideas for McCullum or a sequel of Vampyr. come from? That's just the rants of a person who knows that it's not getting a sequel, but I can hope, you know?
Whose blood could be purer than that of William Marshall? Lord Redgrave will have to spare me a drop.
I think these are the Ascalon Club members. He bit me. That son of a gun.
Londoners are no match for me.
Well, that's 3 of the upper members of the Ascalon Club, and that didn't end well for them. Wasn't sure if you said this already, but are you going to announce what your next stream is after this? My goal is to beat this, finish the rest of this game in this part, and if I do, I'm going to announce the game that I'll be playing next. Sleeping Dogs, funny enough, I got Sleeping Dogs for $5 at is it Five Below? Yeah, Five Below the store. I never played it. I heard it was good though. I'm willing to bet that game probably sold better than this. The Johnny solos. We're just gonna keep that trend going. Honestly, like, you guys know me, I prefer being a moral character, but like, it is kind of crazy to see that they actually put in the extra effort to show like the districts of the city actively deteriorating, not just like a little like meter on the screen. Like, you can see more damage, more fires, just more buildings being boarded up. Boarded. It's not even a word. Boarded up. So that is kind of cool that they actually went a little above and beyond on some of that. Come on, Sewer. Let's go. Come on, bud. Come here, buddy. Hey, Vampire, come over here. I just used him as a bomb. Like, oh man. So I gotta give it that. You know, I was hoping for a lot more evil dialogue options, but like, the few that we've had have been really interesting, like very interesting. Particularly Mary. The McCullum interaction was super good. And I do like seeing, like, the world is definitely falling. Or, I say world. London is definitely falling. Yeah, basically, I just use Blood Cauldron as a time bomb. Because I just found out it doesn't hurt me when it explodes. And I've figured out the behavior of a lot of the enemies. So I knew if I turned the beast into a bomb, I could stay really close to him. And the vampire would come running.
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave, I'll have to improvise.
Are you from Ascalon? I don't care!
But yeah, I do think McCullum is probably the second most interesting character behind Jonathan in this game. Well, Jonathan, Lady Ashbury, and then it'd be McCullum. I think McCullum literally could get his own spin-off game. And you could go so many different ways with it. Since you guys said that y'all are interested with my ramblings, I won't go all in depth. But my initial idea for a sequel to Vampyr was, I don't know if anyone in the chat's familiar with Prototype, but kind of like the Prototype formula, where the character you play as in the first game ends up being either the villain, or ends up being the villain in the next game. Like, we know that Jonathan, when he turns someone, he makes them extremely powerful, very similar to Alex Mercer turning James Heller into basically the hero of that game. I think that's the simplest way they could have done it. Personally, I'm leaning more towards a McCullum game. Since you already turned him, we go down that route. And I think playing as a vampire hunter that's a vampire on his status would be just so amazing. Redgrave, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
All is already lost. The city verges on collapse. The epidemic has spread so widely. Disgusting scowls are everywhere.
The epidemic could be stemmed if I destroy the original carrier. England can be saved, but only with Marshall's blood.
Blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
Stop this farce. Marshall never was your maker. I have no idea how you acquired his blood, but I need it now.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a draw.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
I wish I could fight him.
You again?
I have a few...
You hope?
The one guy... Oh, wait. Oh, I did the lock on, so I thought I could do it. That's a bummer. One of the few... What's down here? What is up, Phantom? I know, right? Like, I was hoping that. Oh, really? They gave me a basement that have nothing in it? That's a bummer. I really wanted to fight Lord Redgrave. There's no way he would stand a chance, but he might just wither away with nobody in the Ascalon Club. But I will say, if you don't already, maybe follow me on TikTok. That's where I do a lot of my gaming updates. And I do tend to do... I try to do some videos at least over like the game I'm currently playing. So like on my own time, I'm playing the Mass Effect trilogy. So I'm making some videos over there about that. I made some vampire videos. I might make some more videos. So if you're interested in maybe vampire content, I'm gonna try to make a few videos. I think, you know, before I switch over to the next game. So maybe I'll try. I really want to make a McCullum video, but I want to do it well. So. But yeah, my TikTok is the same name, SgtParson. Exact same name as here. Where is the hideout? I go past. Oh, it's the other way around. Shouldn't I be able to access?
Over there! There's one of those vermin! Roll back! Now that's on you! Get it down!
What's up, Phantom? How are you today? Let's see. It's not there. Here it is. No? Oh, this is the back way into our mansion. Oh, that sounds dope, though. I'm sure that I would assume that's pretty fun. Being able to try to find a way to incorporate a new character, but I guess it also could be kind of stressful. Well, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Luca goes to find Phantom's Patreon page. You know what's funny is I don't know why I'm making these serums. Like, I'm not going to use them, and even if I do, I'm only going to use like 1 or 2 at best.
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
Even our mansion looks basically deserted. That's true. It is always better to be safe than sorry. Kind of weird seeing our mansion in disarray. Absolutely poor Avery. Give me 1 second. Okay. Ear was itching and it was making the headset uncomfortable to wear. Alright. Yes, poor Avery. But again, we gave him the most merciful death that he could have got, so that'll make me feel better. Am I like missing something? Oh, I have to go all... Do I have to go all the way around? No, there's no way I have to go all the way around. I'm just missing something then. See, I don't remember this being near as confusing. Oh, see. I knew it wasn't completely wrong. The door's right there. Gosh, these load screens. Let's go fight the final boss. I don't know if the skulls would be worse off or better off since they could basically live above ground. Now, nobody really does stand a chance. That's why I'm interested to see. Like I said, I don't know if the enemies like increase level equivalent to you, like the bosses. Doris Fletcher was like 30. It said the final boss is 35. If so, this is going to be a lot easier than the Moral Jonathan playthrough. I wouldn't think I need to go through there. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know what I need all these resources for, but it's hard to break the habit. Do I have to go down there? Seems weird. Okay. That's what I'm saying. As powerful as we are, we might not go the whole 2 hours. That's why I try to make it real clear. If someone's like, "Oh, well, I'm interested in the story of the game." Well, I got the playlist on there. It's a 13-parter. Watch it at your own will, on your own time.
Being ransacked.
I definitely think it's worth it if you're at all interested in this game. At least this way you can see, if you don't want to be moral, how powerful you can be. because it's a very night and day gameplay experience.
Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow. They've all been slaughtered. Priwen? No, not their style. Where is old Bridget? Damn. If I'd come earlier, they would still be alive.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last.
Desist, child. You cannot...
All right.
My words have been as clear...
See, I don't know about that. I feel like you should be, I'm in much better shape.
I'm here to
I have heard you, but be wary.
I only wish...
To perform an act so noble...
I know. McCullum uses.
Your final task...
You tricked me.
Very soon be brave.
That was a little upsetting. I'd have been hilarious if the Maker had been like, "You're so powerful now," and I'm like, "Yeah, pretty powerful now."
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
Hey, Johnny, have you looked in a mirror lately? Like, you look scary. All right, let's fight Harriet Jones, the Disaster.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars, all of you. My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
Yes, Jurassic, that's how I thought it should go down. Half her health is gone. Oh my god. What was that, 30? What was that, chat? 30 seconds? To fight Harriet? Oh. Oh! I finally get an opponent now? My first actual boss fight of the game. It's kind of crazy. Ow. Guess it was a good thing I brought serums, right, Jurassic? Yeah, I finally get a boss fight. a bit jarring to fight someone. It's been so long. See, even my blood cauldron's not doing a whole lot to her.
Eat, for this is my body.
See, I'll tell you that right now, it doesn't prepare you for the final fight very well.
Feed your mother, child.
Those are all level 1s. Where are my level 3s? What is this? You are born of the blood, made vampire by the blood, undone by the blood. I don't know what this old blood does. That was kind of cheap. Alright, where's this? Have I using the wrong weapon? No, I've been using the right, okay. Revolver. No, we gotta get Johnny's gat out.
Give me their lives.
That probably would have hurt if I was closer.
I will reap the land, for this is my daughter.
Oh. Nice. Oh crap. Let me get out of there. Owie. Well, at least this boss fight's at least hopefully enjoyable, since most of this walkthrough has been just walking, like literally just walking through people.
Feed your mother, child.
Oh, I got stuck. Y'all good? Okay. I want to be clear. What the heck was going on there? Red Queen defeated.
Do you think your
She was actually easier on my moral playthrough, I would
No
think.
one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Yeah, I tried to keep it for the claw finisher there.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suaskal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suaskals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over. I have avenged my poor Mary.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed.
God, my ear is killing me
newborn
today for some
vampire,
reason.
stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored.
I mean, I
to be
did
part
save
of
the
this
city, I
collection.
guess.
Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
See, that's what they should have. That's what. The one thing that I can say, they should have put more effort into some of the evil
London has
dialogue.
been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger. Red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another. From predator to victim. Patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long. This is it. Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Beautiful morn.
Can't you just leave me alone?
I am here to...
This is not.
'Tis unwise to interfere.
No.
No, she is not what you say she...
And you? What?
I am just here to...
Your sons?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
That, like, I want to do that again to make sure, but like, that is crazy to think. One of those names he said, Guy Fawkes, Shakespeare, Isaac Newton, Sir Francis Drake, any of those could be an immortal being just like me, with the power that I probably have if he was made by the maker here. Can you imagine the sequel we run into Sir Francis Drake or Guy Fawkes as an immortal, very powerful vampire?
Speak clearly then.
What is it?
Did I
Now you've found the cup.
Guy Fawkes being the brother? That'd be dope. Like...
It's locked.
The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
I thought I just poofed up there. Guy Fawkes. See, I'm down with that. I think for me it'd be cool if it was like Guy Fawkes, or personally I think like Sir Francis Drake. I think that would be really cool if he was one of my immortal brothers. So either of those, that would be so dope.
I cannot enter. The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere. This castle is falling apart.
Oh, V for Vendetta would be dope. Yeah, that's fair. Didn't she have a picture on the wall of my... Yeah, she had a painting on the wall of me in the Moral playthrough.
Like most castles, this one has a crypt, and it holds something special inside.
So that's interesting.
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
This is the part that gave us so much fuss last playthrough. No painting? Yeah, that might be a bad sign, because that was because she loved me so dearly. So yeah, that could hint at a bad sign.
This painting looks suspicious.
Is that? Well, we know it isn't William Marshall because he said he never fought her, but that's an interesting picture. Anyone who's seen the other playthrough with the story, that's a very intriguing picture. Because that's the Red Queen.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Maybe it was there last time. Maybe I just overlooked it. I might have overlooked it. I did eat her. I did drain her daughter, so yeah, that's probably not going to go over super well. Wish I remembered how to do this puzzle last time. That's what I'm saying. If it was the same, I must have missed it. I know it still had the symbols, but I thought it was just like a picture of like William Marshall. Where all these items are. Looking for a sword and a moon icon. I'm just doing circles. There's one down there.
One last switch, and...
What's that one? Flower. Where's the moon switch? I know I'm overlooking it. I've gotta be.
Voila.
Did it not open? So there is a picture of me.
What did Elizabeth discard here? The painting or the model?
Yeah, I don't think that's a good sign, is it, Jurassic? Where did that open? So she did paint my picture, but she threw it out. Probably not a great sign. It's a crypt. I think I'm just going... That's bad. That's probably not good. Okay, I apologize if I'm running in a circle. I don't know what I'm... It's one thing I don't like. It didn't show me what it opened up, so I don't remember where the crypt is. Gotta be down here, right? What did I miss? Spending more time running around this place than some of the walkthrough. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little frustrated here. I've went room to room. Jurassic or somebody in the chat, do you remember where the crypt was at? Because I must just be running right past it or something. It's happened before. I must just be being blatantly, like, blind. See? So, see? Look how blind I was. I walked past this how many times? That's embarrassing. Alright. Well, my picture is on the ground, so yes, that doesn't bode well for her reception to Johnny. You know, I'm not a very honorable man, so I don't really know how William Marshall would react. It's good and interesting.
You have nothing to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. No. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall.
Yes, this was a huge twist.
Servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and savior of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Where are we?
This is the Ashbury estate.
Is this...
It's more of a sanctuary.
Are you not a...
Do not assume that I would hesitate.
Just making sure there's not any of those choosing dialogue options.
When you told me I was...
You mean you had to return?
Yes.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
No. London is doomed. The East End, Whitechapel, the West End. So many districts gone. And soon the whole country will follow.
This city has been rotten to the core for so long. If it wasn't this plague, it would have been wiped out by another catastrophe.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this, through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical...
Yeah, London recovering is awful optimistic.
And the will of a creature
I don't know about that.
inexplicably evil. She exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
I mean, maybe the Guard of Priwen can get rid of all the skulls, since all the really powerful ones are beaten by me.
A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
So maybe they could recover.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate, but my father's antidote cured me.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse, forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
Do you remember Dorothy Crane? Aloysius Dawson? I love you, Jonathan Reed. I really do. But you cannot be trusted.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
What do I think good Johnny would do against full-on evil Johnny? I've been asked that a few times, and I think it's a super interesting question. Like, that's interesting.
So William, my God.
I think young Johnny
really
could win.
are
I mean, young
William
Johnny's
Marshall.
used to fighting harder harder opponents, because everybody's always higher level than him. I don't know.
Such a privilege.
I know moral Johnny would want to stop
Come closer if you
evil
want
Johnny.
to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
She loves him. He ate her dog. Whoa. What? Can you flesh that out? Charlotte Ashbury. If you remember in our other playthrough, the lady that was adopted by Lady Ashbury. You know, she wanted to be. So she was basically her daughter. Wanted to become a vampire. Lady Ashbury wouldn't let her. But we did drain her in the West End. So yeah, every district fell. If you did see that, all of them fell. We drained basically everyone in the game. So yeah, Jurassic's got a point.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yeah. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if
Do you remember Murden, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Murden, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
We could set you free, let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time.
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord. Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
Who cares? We are vampires. We are death.
No, Jonathan. I won't bring another disaster into this world.
I can't lose you, Elizabeth. Even if it means putting the whole world at risk.
How can you say such an awful thing? Where is the Jonathan I once saved from a scowl in this abandoned factory?
I'm not that frightened man anymore. I've learned so much. Done so much.
I see. So there is nothing worth living for in this world anymore. Farewell, my love.
Farewell.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung and your path chosen. England is safe, the price paid most dear. But what do you care? You are the one who keeps killing. You've chosen your path, my fallen champion, like others before you. Prey to lust and desire, slave to the everlasting thirst. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber. Until alas, she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Well. So Jonathan's like, I lose the love of my life, so I'll just drain everyone I can and just live a bachelor life. Well, that was interesting to say the least. Wow. I guess he just eats everyone. Alright, so what did you guys think of the evil ending for Vampyr and our evil Johnny playthrough ending? I mean, Johnny would definitely be a menace. Evil dies tonight. I don't think so. Halloween movies. Johnny just doesn't care anymore. He basically become our modern day Dracula? Even though, like we said, I think it's cool that they didn't include him. But like, does he just go from place to place, draining as he will? Like, if they went the evil route, now that I'm thinking about it, that would make sense for McCullum to go after Jonathan. If there were, you know, in this very hypothetical sequel. Oh, the good ending I think is so much better. I think that makes more, again, that fits Jonathan Reed as a character, the good ending. Honestly, though, you know, Ashbury biting the dust. Yeah, I did kind of almost expect the boss fight. But then again, with the evil playthrough, it kind of fit. Because now Johnny has nothing to love and care for. He's just basically gonna maybe be, what, Lord Redgrave, but much more powerful and not just all talk. I'm gonna give it the next few minutes just to see if you guys have anything that you want to discuss about it, since we did finish 30 minutes sooner than I expected. That's my thing with, like, the only people really left from the club is Redgrave. So if Jonathan wanted it, I mean, he'd go back and get it. But like he said, I think maybe London could have recovered because Redgrave wouldn't have been able to do anything. He wouldn't have the power to do anything, really. And I think the Garda Pre-win, especially if McCullum does stay a vampire hunter, they could probably clear out the skulls. But honestly, I think Jonathan would leave London. Which would, you know, you could set up, that could easily set you up for a sequel. Yeah, that would easily set you up for a sequel. Like, you know, even if you don't want to go the route like I wanted, with McCullum being the hero of the next game, or spinoff, if we kept the evil ending, just have him go to anywhere else. Have him go to the US. And then maybe one of the people that he, you know, tries to turn to a progeny turns on him. So that's my thing. Like, when you want to make a sequel for a game, obviously when you have choices, you kind of have to pick and choose. But there's so many routes you could have went. If you went the evil route, like what you just said, even if we went the moral route, I still think there could have been more to the story. But even if you just wanted to cut off Jonathan, modern day Jonathan, or Johnny is Empire of Earth, I mean, I don't know who's going to stop him. What, the Red Queen come back? Jonathan beat him. And Johnny. Like, they beat her. So, like, who's going to stop him? Because we had assumed that the Red Queen's stronger than the Maker. So if you've beaten the Red Queen, the Maker's not going to stop you. So if, you know, evil Johnny The Avengers. That's what I'm saying. Like, evil Johnny really wouldn't have anyone that stops him. So even if you just like, you know what, we wrapped up Johnny's story, we'll just leave it at that. That's why I've always mentioned the McCullum option. Like, you could have it, there's so many ways you could go. You could have it, Buffy. I'll leave the Jurassic and Phantom, I'll leave that to y'all. I have not watched enough of Buffy. I don't think Buffy, from what I've been hearing, I don't think Buffy stands a chance against good or evil. Yeah, McCullum is a progeny of Jonathan, and he didn't seem to have any like nasty ability. So I mean, imagine the gameplay options. You could literally make any power you want and say that's McCullum's power. So yeah, he probably could. Like, I don't know if he'd be as strong as Johnny, since, you know, a progeny of Jonathan wouldn't be as strong as, like, the Maker's progeny. But, again, you would have someone like McCullum who would probably have more weaponry and all that. So, yeah, I think that even if you didn't go after Jonathan, imagine if they made a game with McCullum where you were cleaning up London after what Johnny left it. That would be amazing. It'd be a very post-apocalyptic game with you trying to clear out the districts in London. There's so many options. And if you're watching it when it uploads, let me know. What did you think of the evil ending to Vampire? I think it fits our evil Johnny playthrough. But let me know what you think. Leave a like and a comment. Let me know what parts... What did you think of the ending, basically? Like, did you enjoy it? What did you think of the series if you've been watching it? That sequel would be so dope. It really would. I would literally have... Hands down, Jonathan, I love Jonathan Reed as a character. I just think there's more option with making a McCullum game spinoff. And maybe have Jonathan be in it for, you know, whatever reason. I just think that would be the smartest, coolest decision. But all in all, I'm glad. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the good and bad playthrough of Vampire. At the end of the day, my biggest thing is I'm glad that I could show more people Vampire. At least open people's eyes to the game, because we've talked about it in both playthroughs. There's so much potential to this game, and there's so much story that you could dive into. I do stand by, I think this is one of the most intriguing Vampire worlds created. And it is criminal that we may not get anything else. Heck, at this point, I would have taken a book or a comic, a graphic novel about Vampire would be awesome. I know they were in production to make a TV show. I don't know if it was about Jonathan, but it was in the Vampire universe, and that fell through. So we'll always have Vampire at least. And Jonathan Reed is always going to be my favorite individual vampire. But I'll give it, like I said, I'll just give it a couple more minutes if anyone wants to talk about anything. Or if you guys want me to go live, you know, in the next couple days before the next stream, which will be Tuesday. Oh, I can announce that. So, I'm gonna, the next game that I will be playing on my stream starting Tuesday, If you're not familiar with it, then you can look it up. But I'll be playing Days Gone. It's made by Ben Studios. It is a post-apocalyptic vampire game where you play as a character named Deacon St. John. He is a former MC biker, played by Sam Witwer, and the facial capture voice. So you're a fan of things like, you know, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, his voice of Darth Maul. If you're a fan of Being Human, he played Aiden, the vampire. It's one of my favorite zombie games, and I think the world is interesting. Maybe not on the level of Vampire, but being able to travel the open world on a motorcycle. Deacon is a really interesting character. Hoping you guys will enjoy him too. And I think the story is interesting. So yeah, I love Sam Witwer so much, and him being the main character is just a huge selling point for me. So if you're into horror style vampire, you know, if you're into zombies in particular, hopefully you guys will check out that. I will be starting that Tuesday at 11:45 Central Standard Time. So hopefully you guys can show up for that. I will be making a TikTok video tomorrow announcing it, in case, you know, somebody missed the live stream. But yeah, so Days Gone will be the next game we play. Hopefully you guys can show up. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I will say now that I'm going to try to do as much side stuff in that game as possible, so that will be a much longer series. I'm going to still try to keep it to the 2 hours, but it's going to be a much longer series, because I do want to do as much as I can, because it's been a while since I played Days Gone, so I want to fully experience the game again. But yeah, absolutely, Jurassic. Anyone who's in the chat or watching this that uploads, you can follow Jurassic on TikTok as well. He goes live a ton, and I wasn't sure if it's up to you. I was gonna try to go live, but if not, we definitely need to talk about it before Sunday. I do want to talk some Vampire on a live stream and TikTok. So either I'll do it or I'll hop into Jurassic's live. So if you want to talk Vampire, you see me and Jurassic there. Well, that's probably what we're going to talk about. But, well, with that being said, though, I won't hold you guys up any longer. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the gameplay or my personality as a whole, do me a huge favor and hit subscribe. If you're watching it when it uploads, you could leave a like and a comment. That would mean a lot. And again, subscribe if you enjoyed the series or, you know, excited to see where we go next after, you know, Days Gone. As always, I stream Tuesdays and Saturdays, 11:45 Central Standard Time. You can follow me on TikTok under SgtParson's. That's where I'll do updates. You know, that's where I'm announcing the game for people that didn't see this. And then I do a bunch of other content on there. So if you're interested, you can follow me over there. But with that being said, that is going to conclude part 6 of our Vampire 2018 walkthrough / live stream Evil Johnny playthrough. Before I go, I want to thank the chat for recommending me play it in this way. It was an absolute experience. Would never have done it without you guys' request. But I'm glad I did. It was a lot of fun and super enjoyable. But again, don't want to hold any of you guys up. I will see you guys Tuesday. If there's any reason I'm not there Tuesday, check my TikTok, because I'll do an update if something comes up. But I will see you guys Tuesday. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night or morning, depending on where you're at. So thanks guys for stopping by. Always means a lot that you guys are here. So thank you so much.